Hi Gemini, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 1st to the 15th of May. It is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, or could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. So take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Also, cross watches, please be reminded that these energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. Wow, you've got a lot of love for somebody. A lot of love. And the Ace of Cups, you want to share that love with them. A brand new passionate, loving relationship is what you want. Enough of, I feel, Three of Cups, perhaps you are in a situation or have been in a situation where there's been too many energies. But you're kind of like hoofing off. Perhaps it's one of these people here. We'll have to see the rest of her cards. But yeah, a choice, I feel. For the King of Swords here, it's making a firm decision to almost like cut someone free. And I feel, I'm getting sweaty palms now. That's because I'm connecting with somebody on a very personal level. So perhaps this is a message for the collective, but it doesn't feel like it. The Ace of Cups, it feels like I'm actually connecting with somebody. It's a message for someone in particular. So the King of Swords knows what's been going on, or perhaps it's the other person that you've been involved with is involved with someone else, but you're ready to kind of like cut them free now. The King of Swords is saying, enough's enough. I want a brand new situation with someone. Trying not to see, look, Four of Cups, trying not to see what's going on, but knowing what's going on. Oh wow, okay. So coming into your own, the King of Swords, getting there, declaring, enough's enough. I want something new. I want something new. So, but it doesn't look like you've got somebody on your mind, because we've got the Princess of Pentacles here. So you've been thinking about someone else for some time, but haven't plucked the courage up to speak to them. So perhaps this has been way in the past, or it's a fresh thing that's happening. You do want a brand new situation with somebody that you want to communicate with. So Princess of Pentacles chooses her words really carefully. Oh yeah, there's a tower moment. Everything, oh, hell broke loose here. Everything came crumbling down because of too many energies. But being honest with yourself about this situation. Now the Four of Cups could also indicate somebody that you already know, that you already want to message. And while all of this is going on, you can't be seen to really noticing them or interacting with them. But I feel that now it almost like feels a dissolvement of a relationship. But now that's past, you want to move in a new direction. King of Wands, very fired up for the future. Gemini, wanting to move in a completely different direction. And being quite, I would say quite fiery with yourself. It's an internal dialogue saying, yeah, I need to move in a different direction. The past is the past. You can't change it. So let's move forward. Let's go somewhere else. Let's have a brand new situation. Four of Pentacles. I feel it's somebody from the past, because look at this. Four of Pentacles. You've been scrolling emotions away. Even though you've got disappointment here. So perhaps this Four of Cups is not being willing to open up to someone that you want to create a brand new situation with. Have this gorgeous new kind of like emotionally fulfilling beginning, because you do have a lot of love for them. But getting the courage up to speak to them. So no wonder this has been a long time coming, this Princess of Pentacles. It's slow moving energy. So perhaps it is somebody from the past that you want to move almost like back towards. I'm going to look at the rest of the cards because it's unclear at the moment. What else we need to know? Ooh. Yeah, look at that. You want this wheel to return. Working really hard on trying to get rid of. Oh, that's intriguing. Okay, so give me all that. So it is seeking. Oh. I feel okay. They've just told me. Okay, seeds well planted. You planted seeds of love between you and someone else. Okay, but it didn't come into fruition. It never reached its full potential because there was too many energies involved. So it looks like the other person chose someone over you. So being really kind of like stern with yourself, saying, no, enough's enough. That's it. It's dissolved. It's gone. Even though you still love this person and you still want, although still in your heart, you're looking at the disappointment of what's happened. But they're still there. They're still in your thoughts. They're still in your heart. And you've been working really hard moving forward. I think you've been working really hard on your situation, whatever situation that you're in, but I feel that a long time has passed between both of you. But you're still reflecting upon these seeds well planted. You're still reflecting upon this person, and you still have a lot of love for them, but you've locked it all away. I feel this Tower card actually applies to both sides of this reading. So whatever's happened since, wow, this is a long time ago, whatever's happened since this too many energies and a choice, somebody choosing over you, sweaty hands again, you've had another Tower moment has happened. So you've had two Tower moments, not only with this one from the past that you're still thinking about, but there's been a recent Tower moment as well. Wow, okay. Busy reading. But you still want to communicate with this person from the past. These seeds well planted. You still think about them. They're still in your heart. And you still want to message them. A long time coming. You haven't spoken to this person in a long time. So how do you communicate with somebody that you haven't spoken to in a long time? Well, you're getting the Vavavoom to do that. You're saying, yeah, okay, I'd like to reconnect with this person. I have a lot of love for them. I'm very passionate about them. I don't know anything about them. I don't know where they are. But I know I need to move on. I know this wheel needs to turn in order to achieve this brand new, emotionally fulfilling situation, regardless of whether or not the other person is receptive to my messages or not. So the Princess of Pentacles is sending out communication. It's thinking outside the box, because I don't think you've got any access to them either. Very confusing reading. So you're struggling. You're having to think of a way to reconnect with them, to get this wheel to turn. But you do want to be able to sit down with them in a very physical sense and talk to them at the very least. Wow, okay. Very confusing reading. Anything else? Anything else for Gemini? Anything else for Gemini? Yeah. You're just going to go for it. Wow. Regardless of what happens, I think it's the not knowing for you. Not knowing where this person is, what's happening in their life, whether or not they still think about you, whether or not they'll be receptive to your idea of connection again. I think that the longing is that strong for you. Still got sweaty palms. Oh, okay. But you seem quite reserved because of that hurt from the past. Because of too many energies. So perhaps this person's involved. And you're wondering whether or not it's a good idea to come forward to them. But you want to open up. You want to tell them what's in your heart. The King of Cups. You want to go for this. You want to declare that you still love this person. Wow. After all that time. Okay. What else do we need to know? You're willing to put the time and effort in to grow it. It's almost like you're willing to go through hoops in order to achieve a brand new start with this person, a brand new situation with them. Because we've got the Lady card here as well, which is nurturing yourself, because you're wondering about them here. But it's also nurturing, creating, if you have a look at that card there, creating a whole new cycle, creating a whole new life with this person. Wow. And you're willing to put the time and effort into this now. The time's right for you. Okay. What else do we need to know? Yeah. Oh, wow. It's a situation you've never given up on, even though you've been burnt by love. You've been burnt by this person in the past, and you've been burnt again. But you've never given up on this connection. They're still in your heart. You're still willing. You still want to connect with them. At the very least, just speak to them to see if you can create something sustainable for the future. And look at that, because they do make you happy. They make you inordinately happy. You want a happy life with this person. You see them as kind of like the sun at the end of the rainbow. I don't know where that's come from. But when you think about them, they make you burst with love. Wow, okay. I'm reading the message. It's very confusing for me. I don't know what call the High Priest, digging deep. You're making incremental changes to your own to your 3D world in order to come towards this person. So yeah, no more defeated. 10 of Swords, can't interact with them, can't talk to them, can't do anything. And I feel that this is not only this person that you want to go towards, this is, it's kind of like intertwined with a recent hurt, a recent event that's happened. And when I mean recent, time is fluid, so it could have happened in the last, I don't know, 5 years, where something very cataclysmic has happened in a relationship, a divorce or something like that. You've always thought about this person. Not deaf to old ways. Just sending that communication out. Like I said before, you are just going to do it because the pull is that strong for you. You want to know about this person again. So the 8 of Swords, coming unstuck from situations and deaf to old ways, deaf to old cycles, coming in almost like brand new. Wow. I hope this makes sense to somebody. Okay. Anything else? Anything else that you can tell Gemini, please? Anything else that you can tell Gemini? Because it's almost like I can feel somebody, because I can feel it on quite a profound level. It's almost like somebody's opening up and telling me little bits of information, but whether or not they're in the right order is a bit disconcerting. Anything else? Yeah, and the Strength card here. The strength to keep this person in your heart and mind. Also the strength to move forward. And the strength to forgive and forget. So no wonder you, even though the connection that you want to create with this person, you haven't spoken to them in a long time, even though they chose someone else over you, you still got that strength of character to move forward and say, I see past that now. I didn't see it then. Right, I'm just going to leave it at that because it's blown me away a bit. Okay, so just going to have a look and see how the other person feels about you. The one that has no idea that you're coming towards them, but you're just going to do it anyway. So it's going to be a complete surprise for this other person when you pop in. So I don't even think that perhaps a long time has passed between both of you, and it's kind of like, wow, okay, that's mad. Oh, this person here, look, wow. So as soon as you pop in, they're doing the same as you. Basically, they're seeing past the past. It sounds like past the parcel, doesn't it? Past the past. They're forgiving themselves. Once you start that communication, they're forgiving themselves, they're forgiving you, they're forgiving everybody for the situation that arose that was detrimental to this connection in the first instance. And look at that, and the reason why. Look at, they've got all the resources, all the tools in the box to make this work. They're not wanting for anything. They're kind of like in alignment. They know what they want moving forward, but they have been calling you in, Gemini. They've been sending you signs and synchronicities saying, I'm still thinking about you. Why am I thinking about you after, you know, so many years have passed between us? Why am I still thinking about you? Why are you still popping into my head? But it's almost like I feel you're both doing it to each other. Look at that, 9 of water. Your wishes come true, concerns fade away in the love of life. So, like I said, this person's in kind of like perfect alignment. That energetic door to open for both of you, because you have a lot of love for them and they're still thinking about you. They're manifesting you in. So the floodgates open wide. Wow. Your communication will be reciprocated, so do not worry about that. This person will communicate with you because they want this to happen. This took quite a serious tone there. Yeah, 2 of water. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. A positive resolution of a conflict. It's talking about the past. And it's saying, let bygones be bygones. And that's exactly what they're saying. I think both of you still think about each other. And I don't think that you coming back together will be in any way detrimental to each other at all. If anything, you'll be able to open a dialogue and talk about what happened in the past and resolve it. So this person here, even from the past, doesn't matter how long ago this situation was, this person here had an issue making a decision about both of you. Like I said, too many people, too many energies. A decision on what to do, which person to go with. And it's almost like they had one person, I hate to say this, but it's like you're in the middle of 2 people. This person's on one side, but there is somebody else in the shadows, and they couldn't make a decision on what to do. It's almost like dipping your toe in or trying the cake while you're still in a relationship with somebody. And I think that's where the Tower moment comes in. But they are willing, they want to get to know you again. This is a past, this sticky situation about them not being able to make a decision. That's way in the past. 8 of Earths, they want to get to know you again. They want to put the time and effort in. They want to grow this because they're calling you in. Wow, okay. I hope this just makes sense to somebody out there. And look at that, King of Earth. So, when you come in, Gemini, it's not going to be a surprise to this person because they've been calling you in. It may take them aback a bit. They're like, wow, okay, is that how it works? Is that how manifestation works? But they're saying to you, yeah, okay, this dialogue creates a situation, you get to know each other, and this person here is saying, yeah, okay, I'm going to accept this, I'm going to accept your communication, I'm going to accept this cup of love that you have because I love you too. It's making a relationship, creating a brand new situation with each other. So we've got the King of Earth, slow moving energy, obviously, because you've got to, there's a lot of emotion here, but you need to take the time to get to know each other again. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. I don't think they are the same person that you found in the first instance. They've grown with wisdom, with age. They are a completely different, I don't know why they've given me that, completely different animal, if that makes sense to anybody. They're completely different to how you experience them at that time of this too many energies. Yeah. This person really doubted this connection. They had lots of anxieties about it as well. 9 of expecting the word self-fulfilling prophecy, sleepless nights. Perhaps when you got together, you were, I don't know, it seems quite, these energies are quite adolescent, if you know what I mean, which means that immaturity, so they've matured, and so have you. So the reason for coming back in and saying, okay, I'd like to get to know you again, is because you've grown over time. But that this feels quite adolescent in that an immature relationship, and that's why it never reached its full potential. And the potential could have been huge. It could have been fantastic, but because of that immaturity of both of you, it just never reached where it should have. So the universe is almost like giving you a second chance. Wow, where's all this coming from? So, Gemini, it's entirely up to you. And these readings are for guidance, and I don't know who I'm connecting with, but it's on a very personal level. So I think it's somebody out there. If you throw your energy towards me, or if you think about, you know, I pick up on lots and lots and lots of different things. So it just feels like I'm connecting with somebody on a very personal level. So it's almost like a personal reading, really. But just thrown a curveball at me. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But it feels like a very, the interaction that you had with this person, it feels very immature. So I'd say adolescent. So perhaps it's a connection from your teenage years, first part of your 20s maybe. Only you will know that. So hopefully it makes sense to someone out there. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look at your romance angels and angel answers. So what do we have for Gemini, please? Thank you. We've got here wait. Well, it's been a lot of waiting. Nearly went into Cilla Black then. A lot of waiting. It's been a long time passed between you. Forgiveness. What else we need to know? Ooh. Within the next few weeks. So I feel time's of the essence for you. You want to do this thing. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? For Gemini in relation to this reading, please. Wow. Okay. We also have look for a sign. Well, they're sending you signs and synchronicities, so look for a sign that they're thinking of you. Opportunity. It almost feels like a soulmate reading, really. If you're looking for a sign, or you get a sign or something that you know that is going to remind you of this person, could be a place, could be anything that you've had some form of connection with, both of you, it means that there's a soul bond there. The situation will improve, of course it will. We've got opportunity. So what do we need to know from your romance angels? Highest messages only, please, for Gemini. Wait. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So it's a realization that somebody from the past actually is your soulmate, and you feel that energy between you. You feel it again. Perhaps you felt it in the beginning. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And the reason why they've given you the engagement card is actually you speaking to the other person. It doesn't mean the exchange of rings to be married. Forgiveness, engagement, speaking about the past. and forgiving each other. Within the next few weeks, it is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. We've got luck for a sign, heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other, opportunity, stay optimistic about your love life, positive thoughts and positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. The situation will improve. We have worth waiting for. Told you, seeds well planted. Divine timing is at work in your love life. It never would have worked in the first instance. You needed to grow in order to come back together. It is that simple. If your soulmates, your soulmates. You're very lucky if you do find your soulmate. Very, very lucky indeed. People spend millennia, eons trying to find their soulmate. So you are very lucky. Anything else? Anything else? Do you want to tell me? Oh, yeah, here we go. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. If you didn't want any more confirmation than that, I don't think you need any more, to be perfectly honest. And they stopped the cards. So I'm just going to have a look at your Moonology cards. Wow, that's really thrown me. Okay. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Gemini? Gemini in relation to this reading. It's gone so quiet now as well. They're really choosing the information that they give to you. Expect a powerful change. And they've told me just to take this one card. A time to give rather than to take. If it did make sense to you, if it did resonate with you, Gemini, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably more important than anything else. If I don't hear from you via the free advisory service, which all the details of that are in the description box below the video, have a beautiful couple of weeks, and I love you loads. Take care.